guys, welcome to the new video. I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about how you can calculate your score for your express entry draw and what steps you can take to improve your CRS score. So in today's time, you all know that the express entry draw scores are quite high and it's quite difficult to get an invitation to apply with the normal scores. So you have to do something extra in order to improve your CRS scores. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can calculate the CRS score online, and based on that you can see the specific areas in which you can increase your scores and then be eligible for the express entry. So let's start with today's video. Before we start, if you are new to my channel, you can follow my channel as I make a lot of information and content for students or immigrants to Canada. And now let's start with how you can calculate the CRS score. So we will first search for CRS Calculator on Google and then go to the first link, which is also the cic.ca link. This link will take us to the online CRS calculator tool. Here you will be able to calculate your CRS score using this online tool. So let's calculate a CRS score as an example. The first question is, what is your marital status? Single. How old are you? You can type your age. What is your level of education? You can type your level of education. Have you earned a Canadian degree, diploma, or a certificate? You can say yes or no. Choose the best answer to describe the level of education in Canada. Official language scores. Have you given any official language for English or French? So if you have given it, you select yes. And then you select which test did you give, IELTS or CELPIP. For example, CELPIP. And then you select your score in each of the sections. Do you have any other language results? So if you have given any other tests, for example for French, you can select that. If no or not, then just select not applicable. Work experience in the last 10 years. How many years of skilled work experience do you have in Canada? So select how many years of work experience you have in Canada, for example 1. And then in the last 10 years, how many years of total foreign skilled work experience you have. So if you have any foreign skilled work experience in the NOC tier category 0, 1, 2, 3 from any country other than Canada, you can select the number of years here. So for example, you can either select 1 or according to what suits you. Do you have a certificate of qualification from a Canadian province, territory, or a federal body? We'll talk about it later, but for now I'm selecting no. Do you have a valid job offer supported by labor market impact assessment? I'll select no. Do you have a nomination certificate from a province or territory? No. And do you have a spouse or common law partner who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident? No. And then you click on calculate your score. So when you click here, you will see your results or your score here at the end. So this is the score according to what I filled in. So the total score is 453. And you can see the individual categories, how much score you have got in all these categories. And for example, human capital factors, spouse factors, skill transferability factors, and then any additional points that you get. And this is how you can see that which section you can improve and increase your score in. Alright, so this was the entire process of calculating your CRS score. Now once you have the CRS score in place, you know that which category you lack and in which category you have scope of improvement. So let's start with the easiest way of how you can improve the CRS score. So if you are in Canada and want to apply for Canadian experience class and you already have an year's experience with your employer, then consider to increase your experience to 2 years. So if you already have 1 year experience, continue working with the same employer for another year and gain another year's experience. This way, you will have 2 years experience, and after that, when you apply and calculate your CRS score, you will get an increased 12 points. So you can increase 12 points. Now let's talk about the second easiest way, which a lot of people talk about. It is language proficiency, but it's also very important to break some myths here. The first myth is that if in IELTS you have scored 777 you have scored the highest score. No, that is completely wrong. You can score even higher than 777 and then you get the highest score. Language proficiency is one area where you can improve a lot, because the maximum points that you can score in the language proficiency area is 136 points. That's a lot, guys. So if you score highest mark in each of the reading, writing, listening and speaking sections, you can get 136 points. But if you think that in IELTS you are working very hard but still not able to get the highest mark, then consider giving CELPIP general exam, because I personally believe that CELPIP is a bit easier and more scoring than IELTS. If you are confused of what CELPIP is and if it is good for you, you can watch my other video which shows you the entire process of how you can give CELPIP and what's the difference between IELTS and CELPIP, and then you can see if you want to give CELPIP or not. Third method is, if you know even a little bit of French, you can try learning it more and give a French language proficiency test. With the French language proficiency test, you can again earn up to 25 points, and those 25 points can also have a remarkable impact on your CRS score. Other than that, you have a few other options which are a bit difficult, but if you do not have any other option to improve your CRS score, you must consider them. So the first one is to go to a province where you can earn a provincial nomination program certificate. So you can go to a province where you think you can earn a PNP certificate, and that certificate will earn you 600 points. So that is a sure shot way of earning an express entry, because with that PNP certificate you get 600 points and your score will be very high. The second method is to get an LMIA, which is a Labor Market Impact Assessment Certificate. So basically, LMIA is an impact certificate which your employer can give you, but there are a very few chances or very few cases your employer gives you that certificate. Therefore, you need to discuss it with your employer that if they can offer you the LMIA certificate. If you are at a managerial level or tier level 00 in any organization, then that LMIA certificate can earn you up to 200 points. But if you are in tier level 1, 2 or 3, you can still get up to 50 points, which can also create a great impact on your overall CRS score. Now the last way, which is quite unknown to a lot of people, is earning a certificate of qualification from a few provinces. So a certificate of qualification is a certificate that you earn if you are skilled in certain skills which have been given by the government of Canada. Now if you have experience and skills in these particular skill jobs, you have to write an exam and then you get the certificate of qualification. I'll show you that how you can see if you lie in any of these categories. So on Google you can search for certificate of qualification Canada and go to the first link here. So in this link here, you can check what the certificate of qualification is, and you can see credential assessment for all regulated trades. If you click here, you will be able to see which trades can you get this assessment for. So here you will see all the occupation names and how you can get the certification. So just for example, you click on this which says electricians. If you click here, you will be able to see that which provinces you can get the certification for. You can see all those details here, and then you will also be able to see in each province the addresses of certain places where you can give these examinations, and you can also call them and see more details. So once you get this certificate, you can earn an additional 50 points. So guys, these were the 6 ways with which you can improve your CRS score and be eligible to apply for express entry and get an invitation to apply. I wish you all the best for your process to apply for your express entry, and if you have any questions, you can get back to me in the comment section, and you can also reach out to me with the link in description. You can subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family whom it may benefit, and like the video if this was helpful to you. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye guys.